Welcome to Energy. Coming up on today's show, Darren Granis from the Cultural Arts Department will join us to talk about a new initiative that will help bring art into the community. We'll also check in at the future site of O'Day Park, where volunteers are clearing the way for construction. This and more coming up on Energy. The City of O'Fallon recently held their annual Fall Festival. Here's a look back at that event.
I want to see some dancers. Come on, ladies.
O'Fallon's Fall Fest started off with a Friday night dance party featuring Contagious, playing a mix of pop and classic rock that had everyone dancing in the streets. This year's event saw record crowds with everyone having a great time.
It was so great tonight. The band was awesome, and there's so much art, and all the kids are running around. It's amazing. I mean, I hope that everyone will come out next year because I had an awesome time.
You could hang out with friends, you can listen to good music, there's good food here, good company, and it's just a very enjoyable night.
After a night of dancing, it was off to the races the following morning. Saturday turned out to be a beautiful day for O'Fallon's annual 5K, 10K race. Participants enjoyed a scenic route running through the surrounding neighborhoods, ending back at City Hall. The race included various divisions along with a costume contest. This year's winners were Gail Davis and Jen and Madison Holtz.
I just think it's a great event that you guys put on.
Yeah.
The thing is, everything's really well prepared and it's nice, close to home. You know the course, you know all the sponsors.
I think we've always loved being a part of the community too, and participating in the run with everybody from here, and we see some of the same people, and I think it's well supported. So we've had a great time every year we've come out.
I'm here today because I do cross country, and I thought this would be pretty fun because my season's ending soon. So yeah, I wanted to get another race in.
This year's winners for overall male and female for the 5K went to, in the male category, first place, Luke Perry. Second place, Tyler Farrell. And third place, Seth Gleason. In the female category, first place, Karina Griffin. Second place, Cindy Walters. And third place, Erica Garner. For the 10K, first place for male went to Jim Stanner. Second place, Tom Van Doren. And third place, Tim Wilson. In the female category, first place, Alicia Wargel. Second place, Allie Whitelaw. And third place, Carol Gwynn. Now that the races are done, it was time to head over to Civic Park for a day of fun. O'Fallon's annual Fall Festival is a great event for the whole family, offering plenty of shopping, lots of food, and plenty of activities, and lots of entertainment with this year's running theme of bluegrass music. There was definitely plenty of entertainment at this year's Fall Festival, along with plenty of activities for the kids.
In our kids area, new this year, we have a barnyard petting zoo, which has been a great hit. Then we have an activity that was called Farmer for the Day. The kids could go in and pick apples, gather eggs at the chicken coop, and dig for potatoes, and milk a cow. And then the longest line was probably the John Deere pedal tractors. We had a little racetrack set up, and they could go in, and actually kids of all ages have been in there. I actually saw some adults, and I confess I was in there as well. And First Baptist Church, they brought out pumpkins and offered that as an activity for the children. It's a community outreach for them. So lots of free kids activities.
The festival also offered a step back in time to the good old days with a tour of the O'Fallon Historical Society's Log Cabin Museum.
Historical Society Log Cabin Museum was open and was part of the event, and we've had a pretty good attendance there. Folks can go in and kind of get a glimpse of what O'Fallon looked like back in the day. So, that's always definitely part of this event.
If you missed out on this year's event, make sure to attend next year's Fall Festival.
Next, we'll meet up with Gene Garza, a man who has been instrumental in bringing live music to our community for years.
The O'Fallon community bands have been making music in O'Fallon for decades. Their shows are a tradition at O'Fallon Jammin', and they've played patriotic marches at dozens of public ceremonies at the Veterans Memorial Walk. If you're a fan of Broadway tunes and classic 1920s jazz, it's probably a safe bet that you've seen countless performances by these talented musicians. And today on Energy, we sat down with Gene Garza, band director since 1997, to talk about his experiences leading this incredible group. Gene has directed 20 years worth of community band shows, but his love for music dates as far back as he can remember.
Well, I don't know where I would be in life if I hadn't gotten into music. I started playing trombone in the 7th grade, and I just loved music. It was just fun playing. I just always have liked music. I've always got music running through my head, even now. And when I finished high school, I laid out a year, and then I went up to University of Missouri and became a music major. And then that's where I met my wife, and she was also a music major.
Gene would earn his degree in musical education, and he spent a year teaching music in Mexico, Missouri. But it wasn't long before life took him in another direction. He was drafted into the Army, but even there, his love for music couldn't be stopped. He played in the Army band at Fort Leonard Wood and was transferred to Heidelberg, Germany for a time. After he got out of the Army, Gene got into arranging music, and he played in a few bands off and on while he worked a regular job. But it wasn't until retirement that Gene finally found the perfect outlet for his passion.
I finally decided I was going to retire from work after 22 years, and that's when I got a call from Cindy Springer, and she wanted to know if my wife would be interested in directing the band. And so I asked her. She said, "Oh no, I don't have time for that." So then I said, "Well, Cindy, how about me?" So it's like, I've got a degree in music and everything, and I was ready to conduct again. It's just a ball conducting. And that's when I started in '97, and in just this year, I completed my 20th year. When I conduct a band, it's just so much fun. My philosophy in the concert is like, is the audience going to like the music? Is the band going to like the music? And do I like the music? But that's third. And I just want to present a nice, enjoyable concert with music. Kind of music I think the audience would like to hear and the band would like to play, and of course what I would like to conduct.
One of the toughest jobs for Gene is putting together the perfect set list. The community concert band and jazz band are famous for putting on bombastic, thrilling performances for their audiences, time after time.
I like to do jazz band music of the big band era. Glenn Miller, Count Basie, Henry Mancini is my absolute favorite. I love Henry Mancini. And John Williams, he's a terrific composer. And the good big bands are not necessarily all sweet music. It's just, jazz. That's what I try to concentrate on. In the concert band, we do a lot of musicals, music from Hollywood, movies and everything, some marches. And just something light and, like I say, what I think the audience might like to hear.
After 20 years of leading these performers, Gene is finally taking a well-deserved rest, and the upcoming show on Veterans Day will be his last as director. But even as his time with the community bands comes to an end, he can look back with pride on over 20 years of music in O'Fallon.
Oh, I'm proud. I'm proud of the band. I'm proud of myself. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of work. But I've enjoyed it, and I plan on continue playing with the band because I just love the music. You know, I love that type of music.
Thank you.
O'Day Park will be a big undertaking. Thankfully, one organization has given us a nice head start.
The rumble of equipment has begun, and the hands that operated that equipment are building a park for us and a future for themselves. The International Union of Operating Engineers Local 513 has donated the equipment and people needed to clear a large area of overgrown land which will soon be O'Day Park.
There's probably close to 25 acres here that were, and it's just underbrush that grew up through the years from, you know, I'm sure there were fields here at one time and they weren't brush hogged and they grew up into underbrush, so we're clearing them back up so the city can make O'Day Park here.
Local 513 brought equipment and apprentices from their training facility in Silex, Missouri to clear the land. The park project is a perfect opportunity to train their apprentices to operate the equipment skillfully and safely.
We train both the journeymen and the apprentices. Right now we have apprentices up here. These are all second-year apprentices. They're in their second term of the apprenticeship program. It's a 3-year program. And they're getting some valuable training up here on clearing.
It's been great. Training-wise, it's been awesome. I didn't come from a background of running equipment. I was actually in the Army for 9 years, came back home. Always something I had an interest in, wanted to do. So I signed up and got accepted into the program, and since then it's been awesome.
Anytime we can get real experience. I mean, we can dig basements up there, we can grade, we can haul dirt, but clearing and stuff like that, we don't always get a chance to do because there's only so many trees on our property and we'd run out of trees before long.
All instructors in the program are certified by the State of Missouri's Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, and some have first-hand knowledge of the program.
I've been an instructor to school now for about 3 years. I went to the program 20 years ago, worked in the field, worked with a lot of apprentices, and was asked to come work at the training center and provide the same type of training I did in the field. When I was asked to go work at the apprenticeship program, I was excited. I want to be able to give back to our organization what they gave me, which was an opportunity.
We as a local 513, anytime we can do a community service project that helps with our apprentices on their training, it's a win-win situation for everybody, and we do take our responsibility to do community service projects in the areas which we live and work in. We take that seriously, and we just like to lend a helping hand whenever we can, and our apprentices get valuable seat time and real life on-the-job training.
Now when you head upstairs to the workout room at the Renaud Spirit Center, you'll notice something new. Let's find out how the Renaud Spirit Center is making a difference in your workout with the innovative equipment.
Want to get into shape but need a little help? Well, try the Renaud Spirit Center's 6,200 square foot fitness center. Currently, we have over 43 cardiovascular machines, including treadmills, ellipticals, stair climbers, and bikes. You'll also be happy to know that the RSC has 33 weight machines, free weights, and a stretching area. And not long ago, the RSC upgraded all of their fitness machines.
The equipment that we previously had here at the Renaud Spirit Center was original to when we opened, so it was a little over 10 years old. It had held up very well. It was in great shape, but a lot of changes in the way of technology and just aesthetics use. A couple different machines have changed since we've had that equipment, so it's time for us to go ahead and get some new equipment, introduce some new pieces to our facility, and help accommodate the members. So we decided to go with Life Fitness again. It's selectorized equipment, which is what we had before, which just means you use a pull pin style weight equipment to select what weight you want to use. The machines themselves are very similar in that we got ones that work the same muscles as we did before. We didn't want to take anything away, but we've added to those machines.
Members will have no problem transitioning to the new machines.
We have a lot of members that like these machines because it takes a lot of the guesswork out of what your workout routine is going to be. You don't have to worry about what you're going to do with free weights or the cable machines, and a lot of people don't feel comfortable with those machines. These machines provide a lot more stability and they just feel a lot more comfortable using them.
The new fitness equipment features new updates that are sure to improve your workout.
They've actually made a lot of changes to this equipment, even though it looks very similar and the functionality is the same. The movement is different. Some of the seating design has changed a little bit so that it's more ergonomic and just so that it works muscles the proper way without possible injury.
If you're unsure on how to use the new fitness equipment, the staff at the RSC has your back.
If anyone needs help learning how to use the equipment, we always have a gym attendant on staff, and they're trained on how to use the equipment. Beyond that, we have a great team of personal trainers that are more than happy to set up a one-on-one consultation or training session with anyone.
If you would like to know more about the Renaud Spirit Center's amenities, you can go to www.renaudspiritcenter.com. Finally, it's good to know that the RSC continues to provide its members with a great recreation experience along with top-of-the-line amenities.
At the Renaud Spirit Center, we want to make sure that all of our equipment, whether it's fitness-related, classes, swimming, is all in line with the current trends. We want to make sure that we're able to give our members a good experience when they come in here and not feel like they are missing out on something that another facility is able to provide.
The City of O'Fallon's tree lighting ceremony is set in place and ready for the big reveal this coming November. Joining us now is Cody Phelps with all of the details.
This event caters to all ages with plenty of things for the kids to do, and the families will get to watch the children's choirs perform, and they'll get to ring in the holiday season with the mayor lighting up the tree in the rotunda. The O'Fallon City train will be running for rides for the children. Kids will get to visit with Santa Claus. They'll get to create holiday crafts. Concessions will also be available, and vendors will be selling holiday-themed decorations. The tree lighting ceremony is a free event. Parking and admission are both free. We encourage everybody to come out and ring in the holiday season.
The O'Fallon tree lighting ceremony will take place at the O'Fallon Municipal Center located at 100 North Main Street on Wednesday, November 16th from 6 to 8 p.m. Donations of canned and boxed groceries and personal care items will also be collected that evening for local food pantries. For more information, call 636-379-5614.
O'Fallon Theater Works is getting ready for their next production, World War II drama, The Diary of Anne Frank.
Anne Frank's remarkable diary is a powerful reminder of the horrors of war and a powerful testament to the human spirit. Her work, The Diary of Anne Frank, has gone on to be read by millions. Soon it will be brought to life at O'Fallon Theater Works.
What we're really trying to do with this production is try to capture these people as real people. So the challenge our actors will be tasked with is really making those people to bringing to life how complex these characters really were.
Each of the actors in the play bring with them an impressive resume.
One of our actresses has been an on-air spokesperson and writer and producer on KDNL TV. We have an actress who's been nominated for several Arts for Life awards. Even our younger cast members have lots of theater and film experience.
In college, I was involved in a show called I Never Saw Another Butterfly. Getting involved with that show really got me interested in this time period. It's very, very interesting, very sad, obviously, but also very uplifting of the people going through this, how they were able to survive as long as they could and try to make the best of the situation that they were in.
Lovely. Thank you, Meet.
It's illegal than the ration books. We've never done anything illegal.
I've worked before with O'Fallon Theater Works, and I really enjoy working with them. And this particular play I was really drawn to because I think it's an important story, and I think that it's as timely now as it has ever been. You know, they say anyone who doesn't remember history is doomed to repeat it.
Carol and her husband Chris are co-directing the play, each bringing with them their own extensive background working in theater.
I tend to focus more on some of the technical aspects of the show. I'm doing the sound design. I'm a musician. I've written original score for the production, as well as set design and set dressing or other specialties that I've worked with Carol on many shows, where she focuses much more on character development and dialogue and blocking and what brings the performance together.
We love that we're doing a story that's based on real people, and we feel like we have a certain responsibility to really do justice to the story. We just are so excited to share it with the community of O'Fallon.
The O'Fallon Theater Works production of The Diary of Anne Frank will take place at the O'Fallon Municipal Center November 4th through the 6th and the 11th through the 13th. For more details, visit o'fallon.mo.us/parksandrec.
Registration is underway for the annual Christmas Lights Tour. Join us for a fantastic tour of some of the brightest holiday lights in the metro area. We'll begin by seeing the breathtaking Way of Lights at the National Shrine of Our Lady of the Snows and enjoy a delicious dinner at the Way of Lights Buffet. We'll also take time to shop at the gift shop and see unique and inspiring holiday wreaths on display. The next stop will be in the Missouri Botanical Garden to see the grounds illuminated by thousands of colorful lights for the annual Garden Glow, and visit the celebrated Gardenland Express Holiday Flower and Train Show with all the excitement of an old-fashioned Christmas morning. We'll cap the evening with a drive through O'Fallon's own celebration of lights. The trip takes place on Thursday, December 8th, leaving Civic Park at 2:45 and returning at 10 p.m. Cost is $80 for residents and $89 for non-residents, which will cover transportation, admissions, dinner, and gratuities. Registration ends November 11th. For more information, visit our website at o'fallon.mo.us/parksandrec. It's time to check in with this week's community calendar.
Kids have a great time over the holidays playing games, making crafts, finding new friends, and cooking up a little fun with the Holiday Break Camp. Taking place December 19th through the 23rd and the 26th through the 30th, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Cost is $70 for residents and $79 for non-residents. For more information, call staff at 636-474-2732. Join the Renard Spirit Center trainers for a boot camp class designed to get fast results. This progressive style of training focuses on workouts that fuse explosive cardio, strength, balance, and flexibility for true results. Weekly fitness assessments will track your progress. All levels are welcome. The next session of classes will start on November 28th on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 5:30 to 6:30 a.m. Cost is $81 for residents and $91 for non-residents. The Renard Spirit Center is offering Little Ninja Warriors for ages 5 to 9. If your boys are full of energy and love climbing, crawling, and doing flips, this class is for them. Kids will build endurance and strength as they complete obstacles, learn tricks, and have fun ninja style. It all takes place on Thursday starting on December 1st from 6:30 to 7:25 p.m. Cost is $52 for residents and $59 for non-residents. The Renard Spirit Center is offering rental space with amenities for all ages and abilities. Perfect for your event, special gathering, meeting, wedding shower, basketball or volleyball practice, pool party, and lock-ins. Choose the facilities that suit your needs. Reservations are available outside of regular Renard Spirit Center business hours. Rental requests are accepted on a first-come, first-served basis and must be made in person at the Renard Spirit Center at least 2 weeks before the rental date. For more information, give the Renard Spirit Center a call at 636-474-2732.
That's all for today's show. Thanks for joining us. See you next time on Energy.